The morning sunlight filters into YN's room as she slowly wakes up, stretching and blinking away the remnants of sleep. As she sits up, a knock on her door catches her attention. One of the palace attendants enters, bowing respectfully before presenting her with a neatly folded invitation. After attendant leave, YN sighs deeply, knowing that her refusal isn't just because of her vegetarian diet. Yes, it's true that she finds it difficult to eat when others around her are consuming non-vegetarian food. But there's another, more significant reason for her decision. She doesn't consider Taehyung her husband, and she harbors a deep unease towards his mother, the queen. The queen's presence gives YN an unsettling feeling, a sense that she's partly responsible for the way Taehyung turned out, his coldness, his arrogance, his lack of respect for others. After all, it was under her guidance that Taehyung became the man he is today. YN can't shake the thought that the queen must know everything about her son's actions, including the fact that he sent someone else to marry her and bring her to Korea in his place. As a woman, YN wonders how the queen could stand by and allow this to happen. Why didn't she intervene? Why didn't she stop her son from treating YN like a mere object, sending another in his place as if she were nothing more than a piece of property to be exchanged? This thought gnaws at YN. It makes her decision to refuse the queen's invitation feel like an act of defiance, a way of asserting that she won't be complicit in their twisted games. She can't bring herself to sit across from the woman who, in her eyes, is just as responsible for her current predicament as Taehyung himself. After a while, as YN follows her routine and prepares for the day, she dresses up, her mind still lingering on the refusal she made earlier. She's sitting in front of a mirror while one of the attendants carefully styles her hair. Suddenly, the door to her room opens, and YN's heart skips a beat. To her surprise, it's the queen herself, Taehyung's mother, entering the room. The air grows tense as YN instinctively stands up, her eyes wide with a mix of surprise and caution. The attendant quickly steps back, bowing her head, sensing the gravity of the moment. YN's gaze meets the queen's, and she feels a cold shiver run down her spine. The queen's expression is unreadable, a mask of regal calm that only heightens YN's unease. As the queen steps closer, YN can't shake the unsettling feeling that creeps up her spine. There's something about the queen that gives her a negative vibe, a coldness in her eyes, an aura of authority that feels more domineering than comforting. As the door closes behind the queen, YN lets out a breath she didn't realize she was holding. Her shoulders slump under the weight of her situation. Asterisk just a few more days, asterisk she tells herself, trying to find solace in the thought that this, too, shall pass. But even as she thinks it, she knows the days ahead will only grow more difficult. After some time, YN enters the lavish dining hall in her elegant Indian lehenga, the intricate embroidery shimmering under the soft lighting. Her presence is announced by the soft, melodic chime of her anklets, a sound that draws immediate attention. Taehyung, seated at the head of the table, shifts his gaze from the door to YN, his eyes widening with a mixture of surprise and admiration. For a brief moment, he seems mesmerized, his usual confident demeanor slipping. YN, feeling the weight of the collective gaze, takes a deep breath and proceeds to bow to everyone in the room, her grace evident in every movement. She starts to make her way toward an empty chair, ready to take her seat quietly.